GoPro even on this.
It's like cold 50 degrees.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's not like horrible, but it's not like good either.
We can always wait it out a couple minutes too if you want.
I feel like if we get walking, we'll get warm.
Well, I'm more or less saying about the rain.
Oh. Yeah, that too.
But, I mean, it's pretty...
Right now, it doesn't seem horrible.
Yeah, until you look at yourself. I'm like, so good.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's much sign of it getting much better either.
The forest is pretty thick, so I'm thinking once we get in there.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about it. Alright everybody, welcome back to wild and wonderful West Virginia on another backpacking adventure. It seems like West Virginia is always the place to go to backpack, and we're here in the dense red spruce forest here at the Cranberry Wilderness. We're here with Bill from Maxim Outdoors once again.
Hey there.
Joining us for another backpacking adventure. Is this a like Monongahela National Forest, or is
this is part of the giant swath of land, Monongahela National Forest, which is almost 1 million acres in land, and this is a little parcel of it, 37,000 acres.
Okay.
Wilderness area, no blazes, no bridges, as natural as you get.
So we're into the backcountry, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And it's starting off beautifully here, other than a little bit of fog and rain. Bill always brings the rain, and I guess I bring the fog or something, I don't know.
Yeah, fog master and rain master.
But here we are. We think we're on the trail, but there's no blazes, so we got all trails downloaded. And
you definitely need some apps or satellite or a Garmin to safely navigate this area, that's for sure.
Yeah, we both read that it's extremely difficult to navigate, so if this video comes out, at least you'll know we made it out alive.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, we've got about a 20-mile adventure planned, and maybe over 2 or 3 days, we don't know. We're just kind of going with the wind here, and we'll see where it takes us. And it could be 2 or 3 episodes, who knows. We're gonna keep on hiking and see where the trail takes us. It's supposed to be an epic waterfall campsite about 8 miles from here. So without a doubt, if we can make it there, it's gonna be the best campsite that I've ever found. And we got a new tent we're trying out. And so all sorts of cool stuff going on here. Should make for a great evening if we can put in the miles today, all downhill, almost 2,000 feet in elevation we gotta go down. So friends, one of the things that this area is known for is the moss on the floor, forest floor. We're up here in this thick, dense red spruce forest, and you know, it doesn't really let a lot of sunlight in. The forest floor stays moist, and that's what allows this moss and stuff to flourish down here. If there was sunlight in like a hardwood forest, that wouldn't be the case because it would dry out the ground. We're starting off the day on this, I think it's the North-South Trail, which is actually what we'll be hiking all the way back this way to get back to the truck. But we're hiking down and we're going to go on the Middle Fork Trail, which is going to lead us along the creek. So we're going to get lots of creek and waterfall cascading type scenery today, and hopefully vistas and such tomorrow. I think we're going counterclockwise. So we're going to follow the Middle Fork down to the North-South Trail and come back. And yeah, if we'd have done it the opposite way, we wouldn't get views today because of the rainy and cloudy and foggy. But we're going to be getting some creekside views of rushing cascades and waterfalls, hopefully the whole way down. Some other hikers just told us the river's a little bit low, but that's fine. There is water, so that's good. Right now, though, this is kind of an old road, but don't let people fool you into thinking you're going to be walking on a road. You don't feel as though you're walking on a road, but it's a nice, easy walk down the hill. It's about 50 degrees. It doesn't feel too bad right now, which is nice. I have the rain jacket on because it is misting a little bit, but it's not horrible. I'm certainly not wet, and I probably could get by without a rain jacket, but all in all, beautiful morning, and we're probably going to make some good time if the trail stays this easy.
We're running into more birch, a lot less moss, and a whole lot more mud, so we have fun.
Oh yeah, if I didn't mention it already, there's no blazes on the trails here. This is another one of these natural areas. They try to keep everything as pristine, I guess. Is that the right word?
Yeah, as wild as it
Wild.
possibly can
I like
be.
that.
Yeah,
So, but they do have these rotten wooden signs every so often to guide you on the way. So that's why it's important to use all trails, which is what I have. But we've reached the Middle Fork Trail, which is our trail for today. I think we've already gone about a mile, so
yeah, we're making really good time.
Making good time through the spruce forest. A little bit of birch coming into play. We should be getting into some hardwoods as we descend down the valley. I don't think I mentioned we're going about 2,000 feet in elevation down from where we started, but what goes down must come up, so.
It's going to be a fun one tomorrow.
But let's continue on the downhill track. So as we make our way down the Middle Fork Trail, we've caught a glimpse of our first campsite that we'll see alongside the trail today. There's quite a few campsites as you keep going down this Middle Fork Trail. Like if you're looking for a campsite, this is a good trail to be on, and they're all going to have a water source because they're all going to be along this Middle Fork Creek. And yeah, so that's kind of the thing today. Like there's going to be water along this whole trail, so I didn't pack a whole lot of water with me. But then tomorrow we're going to need to pack a ton of water because there won't be water. And it has been a horribly dry year here in the eastern United States, and West Virginia here is no exception. This is a place, though, where you don't really want to do this trail on a wet year because, from what I hear, it's incredibly swampy. So we're here under ideal circumstances from the trail perspective, but not necessarily from the creeks and such. However, it is raining, so, maybe that'll help get a little bit more flow into the falls that we're going to attempt to go find. So we're making good time. The trail's easy. There's not a whole lot to see just yet, but I have a feeling the sights are coming along with this creek here. So I keep looking around and I hear Bill up here talking, and I'm thinking I'm like with this crazy person that's talking to himself, but in reality he's talking to you guys on his channel, so you should be sure to subscribe to his channel. That way you can see what kind of nonsense he's spewing.
I was just talking to myself.
Oh, he was just talking to himself. Alright, so we're continuing our walk along Middle Fork here. We just stopped for a break, just upstream, found a nice rock by a couple of little falls and cascades to stop by, and now here we are. We're just continuing down this rhododendron-filled cavernous gorge, I guess you'll call it. It's really pretty down here, honestly. Very much reminds me of like Cooper's Rock, that type of thing. You know, just big pools of water, big rocks in the stream. Yeah, you can't beat it. Perfect weather as far as filming goes. You know, the sun's not out here causing me all kind of crazy like issues with shadows and stuff. But yeah, we just talked to another guy on the trail, said the waterfall campsite's awesome and there is water flowing, so we're pretty excited to get there, and hopefully we can claim it before anybody else does. And as you can see here, friends, there is no shortage of these fine campsites here along the Middle Fork. Plenty of space in this one, babbling brook right across the way, plenty of water. There's even some firewood here left. But yeah, this one's not for us. We got a little ways to go yet. But I'll tell you, when we get to where we're going, you're gonna understand why we're going. Alright, my friends, I think we have made it to our first river crossing of the day. The trail looks to continue on just over there. And hopefully maybe you can see it behind me up on the hill. All the rock outcroppings and cliffs over there. Looks pretty cool. Hard to film though, and hard to get to come out on camera. But it's a neat little place. We're deep in the gorge here, and I don't know, you can tell the air is like really warm down here. Let's cross this creek. Try not to get our feet any more wet than they already are. Head on down to the camp. Do we have 2 water crossings?
Yeah, this is the first.
So this is the first.
Actually, there's 3, but we'll be doing one tomorrow. So.
Good deal. Good deal. So one more after this one until we make our way to camp. Well, they call this place a black bear sanctuary, and who knows, maybe it's caves like this right here that they live in, or overhangs, things of this nature. Right there would be a perfect spot. Heck, we could make camp here tonight. We wouldn't even have to set up a tent, just sleep under a rock. Pretty cool spot. We just crossed Middle Fork. We're heading on down the trail. Like I said, just one more stream crossing to go, and we should be at our camp. Friends, hopefully you can see it on the rock just down here. Very odd place to see one of these. Was not really expecting this, just happened to look over and here it was. If we were gonna see them anywhere, you would have thought that we'd see them on the ridgeline tomorrow, or like normally you see them on like peaks and ridges, high points. Not just like a random, I guess this is concrete wall in the middle of nowhere, so that's where it is. Alright, my friends, we have come to our second stream crossing here for the day. The trail we've been following, you can see it just back there. And you can see ahead where it goes, just up there. This trail has been incredibly easy to follow. It's an old road or railroad bed of some kind, so it's a grade, it's flat, really. Easy footing for the most part. There are some difficult sections, blowdowns and such, but for the most part, it's been really easy to follow. It's not been like the creek crossings at Dolly Sods you'd come to, and you'd have no idea where you came from or where the trail went on the other side. I mean, it's pretty easy just because you can see straight through the trees right there where the road used to go. If anyone in the comments knows anything about the history of this road that we're on, like where it came from and where it went and who built it, that'd be cool to know. So if I don't by chance look it up and put it on the screen, let me know down in the comments, and we'll all learn together. So friends, as you might begin to notice around me, they don't really do a lot of trail maintenance here because it's a natural area, and so it's to be kept wild. But that comes with a little bit of extra effort that you'll have to put in when you're hiking to get through stuff like what you see behind me. Somewhere over here is the Middle Fork Creek. We've been walking along the whole way down. It's really pretty area. And we're making some time. Just looked at all trails. We're about a third of the way through to the waterfall. So let's keep going, see if we can't find it. So the winds are starting to pick up just a smidge. We're gotta be getting close to the campsite. We were about halfway there when we stopped. I don't know, maybe we haven't gone that far since then, but we're getting somewhere. And it's just a little worrisome with the wind, because if it blows in some horrible rainstorm, that's gonna make for a kind of a miserable afternoon. But whatever chance of rain that there was that I seen, like there was a high probability of rain, which obviously it's been raining, but not a lot in amount. So I don't know, we shall see. But yeah, and that of course makes it difficult too with the tents. If it's windy, it kind of makes it difficult to set them up and have them proper. Ooh, you got to have them properly staked in and all that stuff. But we're still making our way along the trail and having a good time, I think. Although I lost Bill, so I'm gonna keep on going and catch up with you guys in a minute. So a pretty unique feature here on the Middle Fork as we approach our campsite is this big rock ledge. And I don't know if you can tell, but like all these rocks that I'm standing on are all just pieces of that are broken off, being pushed by the water down here. It's really special. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. Now it'd be really cool to see with a lot of water coming over this. Right now it's just like behind me some, but like could you imagine just a ton of rushing water coming over this ledge? That'd be pretty cool. We just looked on the map. We're very close to the waterfall. It should just be just up ahead, and there's this little spur trail on All Trails that shows over to it. All right, right, my friends, it looks like we have made it to where we're going to be camping tonight, just across this stream over there. I don't know if you can see the falls, but they're right there. And yeah, it should be a awesome place to make camp for the night. We're just going to kind of weave our way down here and do one final stream crossing for the day. And hopefully we can get a fire going and get our shoes dried out. Well, nothing like getting your feet wet 2 minutes before we make it to the campsite, but
I love it. There's nothing better.
Man, look at this place. Plenty of space here. The waterfall is just over there. You just can't really see it from right here, but you can hear it for sure. And
Chairs here.
yeah, there's no chairs. What the heck?
I bet you there might be another campsite down there.
I thought there was, because I thought you could really see it good from where he was, but we'll see. For now, I'm going to set my pack down here because I'm sick of carrying this thing around.